All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Justin Clark here. As you come on, let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you're seeing this live or on replay, lots going on. Bitcoin's retracing a bit again today. So it's causing some of the altcoins to break down, do some dips themselves. I'm getting notifications like crazy into my phone from the iCoinPro trading portal. And for those who aren't familiar with our software, it's awesome. So whenever these, trade opportunities are occurring, we get this all pushed right to our phone live and in real time. So then we can go into the software and see what's going to be the best coins to hit to trade them. So, for those who are coming on, as you jump on here, if you are interested in learning about iCoinPro and how to trade, you can drop a comment on here. We have a free bootcamp that we can hook you up with. You can also get back with the person who introduced you to iCoinPro or shared this video with you, or you can shoot an email to support@iCoinPro. And our bootcamp takes literally about 40 minutes, and you will be amazed at what you can learn in 40 minutes when taught properly. If you have any doubts of whether or not you could successfully trade these markets, by the time you're done that free bootcamp, you'll have absolute confidence in yourself because you'll be able to see the trade that we do. You'll be able to operate charts. You'll know a ton of things in that 40 minutes and be able to successfully navigate the charts, look for a trade, have alerts going off, the whole 9 yards. It's so cool. And if you like what you do on that 40-minute free bootcamp, we have a 1-week course that can teach you how to trade with this system. We've been around since 2017. We have been through the good, the bad, the ugly, and the super ugly Luna, for anybody who remembers that. And we've survived. And we're still continuing to expand our balances using this system. Good morning, Mike. Welcome. And you don't have to take my word for it. Just do the free bootcamp. Like, we're an open book here. You'll be able to see it. And it's literally, speaking of see it, once you do the free bootcamp and see the trade that we do, it's one of those things that once you see it, you will not be able to unsee it after that. And we also have great testimonials. You can go back through our live Wednesday night presentations on this channel. You can hear from multiple different people who have been trading with the system. We had a great one just a week ago. We're on our holiday schedule now, so we're not going to be having live Wednesday night presentations, but the one that's up there from last Wednesday was phenomenal. We had Cam on there. He's up over 5,000% on his balance since starting trading with iCoinPro. And Jason Lancaster, who just broke 6 figures this year, made over 100 grand trading alone. Not the affiliate side, not referring people, none of that. Strictly from using the system, right? And he decided he was going to go full-time a couple of years ago and become a master of the system. And now he's banking huge. So 6-figure income just trading using the system now. So well done. Congrats again to both of them. And again, trading involves risk. Please see the disclaimers. But if you learn the system and you compound your balance like we teach you, you can grow your balance to a point where you can do things like that over time. Again, but if you are fooling around, good morning, Lise, and not following the system and exposing yourself to risks that we don't advise, anything can happen. All right. So follow the system, learn the system. All right. So we're going to be looking at Bitcoin this morning because Bitcoin is a big bully. If you are new here to crypto and you don't know about it, Bitcoin beats up all the other coins in this market, right? So if Bitcoin's going up, things can tend to be moving up along with it. If Bitcoin starts dumping or even goes down a little bit, some of these altcoins can absolutely implode. So you need to keep a close eye on Bitcoin. We do that all the time so we know what's potentially going to happen here because as Bitcoin goes, so goes this whole freaking market, which is kind of silly, but it makes it easy for us to trade it. Hey, Mary, welcome. So good to have you on here. All right. So we're going to take a look at Bitcoin. We're going to use a chart setup called MA Momentum, Moving Average Momentum chart setup. We teach this in iCoinPro. And this, I believe, for people who are new, once you see this chart setup and what the power it gives you to know whether we're potentially in a bull market or potentially in a bear market or even really kind of turning the corner at some point, right? We're going potentially into a bearish cycle or downtrend cycle, you'll be amazed when you learn how this chart setup works. It's one of those things that could save you a lot of money if you're an investor and help you enter at better times, right? Not when the market's potentially starting an entire downtrend cycle and you're just going to watch your balance implode. Dilak, welcome. Good to have you on here. All right, so let me go ahead and screen share here. We're going to dig into this and see what's up. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to go over here for first off, for the people who are newbies, this is our boot camp. Takes you about 40 minutes. You can do it literally right after you get off of this. Get back with the person who introduced you to iCoinPro. Comment on here if you want that free boot camp. We'll make sure we can get that out to you. Or get back with the person who shared this video with you. They'll have a link for it. Good morning, Bill. Or if all else fails, just shoot an email to support@icoinpro.com and we'll help you out. For those who are members of iCoinPro, click on My iCoinPro Training and then go to Micro Profit System Part 3. So you can go down and do the training on the MA momentum, moving average momentum chart setup, and how that works. Takes about 40 minutes. So let's go over here. This is our iCoinPro trading portal. This is what makes the magic happen, is why people are having such tremendous results now with iCoinPro, is because of this portal. So we go to load chart layout and we click on MA momentum, and this is going to immediately take us into this chart setup. And here's how this chart setup works in a nutshell. All of these green and red things here are called candles. These show you where the price is of whatever you're looking at. Right now, we're looking at Bitcoin on a 1-day chart. So every one of these candles represents a whole day's worth of trading for Bitcoin. Each of these lines here, purple, maroon, yellow, green, etc., these are moving averages. How they're calculated, we really don't need to worry about that. We just need to know how to use them. Essentially, when the market is trading up and over top of all of these moving averages, we are potentially in a bullish cycle and almost definitely not in a bear cycle, okay? So right now, we're still potentially in a bullish cycle. Things are looking pretty good overall, but anything can happen, and we're going to look at when we need to be probably a bit more concerned. But one thing that's really important is staying over this light purple line. If we want quick bullish momentum to continue, we have to stay over this light purple moving average. You can see we've been trying to beat it up, retest it. And again, when the breakdown fails, more buyers show up. It's like a confirmation. So right now we're trying to break it down again today, and we'll have to see if we can. Okay. And we'll talk about that in a sec. On the flip side too, and this is where it'll probably save people a lot of money. Heck, one of these tradings, some of them will save people tons of money in these markets. But you can see when you have this chart set up and we get trapped on the flip side below this light purple moving average, right, and can't break above it, then we're potentially building bearish momentum, and the market could continue to go down and sell off until we process out all of the fear in the sellers, and then we can reconquer all of these moving averages, which are all resistances, okay? So right now we're on the opposite side. We are potentially still in a bull market, almost definitely not in a bear market. Over here, we were potentially in a bear market and almost definitely not in a bull market with that setup. You're kidding yourself if you think it. Now, things can change in a heartbeat. News events can dramatically alter the price of an asset. So anything can happen, but from a technical standpoint, that's what we're looking at. So right now we are grappling with 100K and this light purple moving average. We want to try to stay above this if we want to keep the quick bullish momentum going. But if we lose 100K now, then we're potentially looking at maybe needing to do a little bit deeper of a retrace to find some support and some buyers. The next level would be 95K. And then below that, we got about 90K and these couple moving averages. So that's what we're looking at today. All right, so first we got to hold on to 100K. Then we got to probably reclaim 105K, and then we got to get through 108, 109, 110 with volume. So that's where we're sitting right now. But if the market does need to retrace, if we keep pulling back here, 95K has got to hold up. If we lose 95K, the alts could really get crazy. Even putting pressure on it could make them get a little crazy. And then 90K is essential. If we start to get rapid movement through 95, 90K, either in a single move or over a couple of days, that could be a turning point and indicate we're building up negative momentum. And this down here, this MACD, this could be indicating that we've got momentum building downward. And actually, kind of a hidden bearish divergence here. The price is creeping slowly upward, yet this is actually heading downward. So that's never awesome. So that's kind of where we're at. So 95K has got to hold up. 90K has got to hold up. Otherwise, we could be needing to go a little deeper on this retrace here, and we'll just have to see. All right, longs and shorts. Let's take a look at these. Longs are people betting Bitcoin's going up, usually with leverage, which makes it very risky that they can blow out their accounts pretty easy. Shorts are people betting Bitcoin's, going down, usually with leverage. That means they can blow their accounts out. When you hear about people blowing out their accounts, blowing up their accounts, that's options trading or leverage trading, right? It's very, very risky. I don't teach it in my system, and we don't need it because we have a secret weapon called, it sounds silly, it's called the Buddy Coin system, but our Buddy Coin crawler finds coins that it's like trading with leverage, but you don't have to. You just do it spot. So you're like more protected. Anyway, I don't want to get totally into that, but that's where we're sitting right now. So nothing too concerning. This is pretty average, normal. So should see relatively normal movement in the market. We don't get concerned until one of these get over 70%. Then something more extreme can happen. All right. And then over here, looking at potential coins to trade. One thing for users of the iCoinPro trading portal, let's make sure that, generally every 24 hours, we go ahead and clear our lists, right? So if you have coins that are on your list, sometimes every 24 hours and maybe even once or twice a day, particularly like if today the market gets super active, you may want to clear it out. And then just let the system recrawl all the coin pairs. It crawls tons of coin pairs, I believe. There you go. So you just rebuild our list with the freshest data. So now we know, who's potentially on top as, the best-ish coin to trade. So you can kind of look at that real quickly here. Okay. And keep that, cleared out. You don't want to let that become stale or old. Generally once or twice every 24 hours, just clear it out. The system does not delete the coins off your list. You have to do that manually, but it will build the list for you automatically. And then it'll notify your phone. Like I'll show you guys this. Let me clear this out. All right, I'm clearing out this list. And then hold on, I'll show you guys in a second. What'll happen is my phone should light up with some notifications. Let's see how long it takes. And it'll build this list out, and then the notifications will pop up. Here we go. Boom. And then it pops over to the phone. There we go. Just got our notifications there. Hold on. So it just built that out and told me I have 41 potential trades going on right now. How's that, man? Good way to start a Thursday. Okay, so looking at coins that we want to potentially trade, and that's what's so nice, man. I don't want to sit in front of a computer all day. I just want to let the software do all the hard work, find the trades. There's no way you're going to be sitting in front of a freaking computer looking through 1,000+ coins trying to find the trade. This just sends it to you automatically right to your phone when it's going on. Okay, NCT USD could be a potentially good coin to trade. We got some good noisiness here going on, some pretty good volume, 23% recovery on that dip trade. Already came off of the high, so definitely NCT is on my list today. BLZ is not. This just got delisted from Binance, so I'm not touching it because I'm afraid it's going to get delisted from Coinbase, which could add, even more dumping to it. So not touching BLZ today, guys. Looks like, let's see. I want to find ones that have over 10 million. CRV. Let's see how CRV is doing. Nice 7-8% recovery. What do we got here? Yeah, so CRV can also be a good one. We're pretty well off of the high here. Let's take a look. Yeah, oh yeah, we're well off of the high. So CRV could also be a good one to hit today. And then H-bar too. I just want to see where H-bar is in its overall position, like the one-day chart. Yep, and we're well off of the high as well. So again, those are going to be my three. Pretty simple. NCT is obviously the top one because that's moving like freaking crazy. So you may want to space out ladder buying by like 5% on that, 3 to 5% if it starts dumping hard. Moving pretty good volume. Yeah, pretty good volume. So anyway, could be a fun one. So NCT, CRV, and then H-bar are my top three I'm going to be focused on today. All right, everybody, that's all I've got. Again, if you want to learn how to trade these crazy crypto markets, we got a free boot camp you can do. Will take you about 40 minutes. You can literally do it right after you get off of this this presentation. And if you like what you see, we got a 1-week course you can do. It's super great. I mean, it literally takes you 1 week part-time. If you want to do it in 2 days and learn how to use the system, our software, how to trade everything, you can do it in 2 days, basically flat out if you want to do it. The boot camp is 40 minutes. So if you want to get that, get back with whoever shared this video with you, the person who introduced you to iCoinPro. You can comment on here to get the free boot camp or shoot an email to support@iCoinPro.com. All right, everybody, that's all I've got for today. Let's see what happens. Again, if we fail to hold on to 100K and travel downward and get down to near 95, we could see some of the alts really fall off here, do some nice dumpy dip trades, and that could be a lot of fun for us to trade. All right, everybody, take care. Have a wonderful day, and let's see what happens in these crazy crypto markets today.